light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle, know when you see the time. It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we shut it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Yeah. Set it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed, cause you hesitate. You think we're flying, but we levitate. Just be yourself, don't ask us why. Cause if you don't, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we shut it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of my car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. No one ever really dies. Do you believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now, almost over now. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blonde was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. Now some razzle-dazzle here to start the game. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time. It's Bijan Robinson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. Here's Murray to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Bengals, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Murray. Forced to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Bengals, first down.
The motion man is Nakua.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle.
At the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now Murray. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's gonna set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Throwing Murray. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 23 yards. That's another Bengals first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bengals first
Now
down.
Murray on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, This is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Let's go. Son.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
Lisa 24.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Room to run inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Derrick Henry, touchdown Steelers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Devontae Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action now. It's Murray. Out wide, that's Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, You think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3 and out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. Whoa! And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Take right open.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Moving to his right. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here comes the jet sweep. Down to the floor. It'll be second and goal.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of gain. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Henry. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
That ties the game.
So after one, knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Justice Hill to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hold on, Eric.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Flush to his right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, He's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Josh Uche. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
And they're on 42-yard line.
Hey, kill. Hey, lie.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 55 yards on the game.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal, and it's Henry trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short, down at the 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 1, second and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry, touchdown Pittsburgh. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Steelers have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Brings up second and long.
Another run here for Robinson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. On third down, Murray. That'll be intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. D.J. Jones. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Quick throw, going to be caught by Worthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and They were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal.
Butker's kick is good. And the Steelers going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He's going to let back to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Cole will come in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
A huge play there for the Bengals. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 23.
Plant. It's Murray. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Will Riker's down on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Ready?
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Hey.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Steelers. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Go on.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. This one deep downfield for Chase. That's caught. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 57 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st down, Bengals.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
16-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That one, take it in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that drink you got to drink.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, tonight. Luke.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Once again, it's Achane. Finding space inside the 40. And he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Steelers are able to extend the lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, Murray. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Clock is stopped 26 seconds until the break.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Third down, 3 to go. To throw is Murray. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's got another one. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game.
His kick is good. It's the score. Steelers 38, Bengals 35. Will Rikers to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Great job. On red.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
11. It's on. Here we go. 13, Lou.
Second down, Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Wagner to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And a big mistake there. He's out of bounds, back inside his own 5-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Tomato.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Lawrence. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Bryce Huff, the former Jet, in there to bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Go.
Lawrence now on second down. That's complete left side to Worthy. Recovered by the Bengals.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll go again with Robinson. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he will score again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. He should get out of my way. Get your talking.
Hey, I'm gun. On the red. Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
13, Lou.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Zayvon Collins getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Taken in by Achane. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
On 1st and 10, Murray. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On the give, it's Robinson. He is going to have a Bengals first down. They wind up gaining 8 on 3rd and 4.
A gain of 9 yards.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
3rd and long. The motion man is Nakua. Now Murray on 3rd and long. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone inside the 20.
It's a gain of 20
They get the
yards.
conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want, but I can promise you this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Will Riker now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He connects with Mims. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator. I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
The motion man is Nakua. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 34. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. This is caught at the 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Robinson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal. Now, Murray. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Hey, 11, Agate. Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop.
That's good for us Steelers.
On the handoff, this is Achane. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
13, Lou.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. DJ Jones in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
30 left. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
All right, let's go.
Here's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And here's Bijan. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Duvernay on the return. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On red. Go! Hey, Soko, it's a hut. Red.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Think right. Hey, Soko.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bengals 39-yard line.
Lawrence now. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's H.A. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Lawrence. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Hey, lie.
To throw is Lawrence. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of the bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of 1st.
Here it is. 4th down and goal.
Red on red. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. This one is caught. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
On the return, here's Turpin. he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Hey, hey.
A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The Steelers.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
Hey, I'm gone. Hey, Soko.
Now it's A.J. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. And stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's second down.
Rip, 20. Go. Hey, Ginger, tight. 30 left.
Now Lawrence. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Hey, I'm gun.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Will they bring the heat for fourth and 6?
Red on red. Soko, hot. 13 loop. Here we go.
Lawrence. And this will be a touchdown. They're within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done. And this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
11.
Now here's Lawrence, and he will get in. The two-point conversion works, and we might be headed to overtime.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for two. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Here's Murray to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
This one, deep downfield for Chase.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, 11, again. Hey, Soko. Hurt. Sink right. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's taken in by Achane. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Steelers.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here comes Hill on the return. Whoa! And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Play action. It's Murray. Throw on the run is complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
I can sit up here all day, Mike. We can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
This kick is good. He knocks it through, and they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Steelers take over first.
Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime.
Hey, Ryan. 13 loose.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Second down, Lawrence. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for us.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Son, 11, Agate.
Lawrence now on second down. Now out wide to Achek. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Achek. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Red on red.
Gonna go right back to Henry.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Think right.
Here's Lawrence. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime.